what, 2-3 hours later, an emergency boat came. Okay, we're finally ready to tell you this story.
Tea time with Harry and Eve. This is our Fiji boat crash story. So pretty much we just left the resort in this boat. Like all of our luggage was loaded on. It took a while, got us all set up.
It's meant to be a 3-hour boat ride.
Yeah.
To get back to the mainland.
Yeah. And when they started driving, we were like, this is really quick. This is not going to take
Like,
3 hours.
They're going so fast compared to the way there.
Yeah. And then we just sort of see them driving some weird way and we're like, oh. Anyway, bang. The whole thing just hit this coral reef.
So bad.
Like, fully went from full pelt, like, so quick.
We went probably like 50 metres.
Yeah,
into the reef.
And then once we stopped, it just, like, skidded all the way along. The boat was, like, beeping and everything. They had no idea what was happening.
We were asking what was happening as well.
Yeah.
So they crashed and we'd been there for a while. They were trying to get out, trying to push the boat. We were like, what's been happening? Like, how did you do this? Because it was really bad. Like,
it was really bad.
And they were like, oh, the engine stopped working. And then 5 minutes later, they were like, we asked again and they were like, oh, the steering wheel didn't work. Or...
It just, like, wasn't making sense.
And we were like, you just giving us excuses. We know for sure you just weren't watching where you were. Because there were big poles in the water.
Yeah, like, warning poles.
Where the reef was, so you wouldn't drive into it.
And they were also like, because we're in Fiji, they were speaking Fijian, so we weren't able to understand what they were trying to do, what was going on. So we ended up calling the resort ourselves because we're just like, they're going to keep us stuck here.
We had flights to catch as well.
Yeah, and the guy was like, oh, let's just wait until the tide comes up.
We checked the tide and it was at 3 p.m. and this was 9 a.m. and we had all our flights to catch, I don't know what, all throughout the afternoon. Yeah. There was like probably 10 to 15 of us.
There was like a 2 p.m. and then like all the way to like 10 p.m.
Yeah. We were like, no, we can't, we've got flights, we've got to go. Yeah. So eventually, what, 2-3 hours later?
After all the boys had tried to push the boat. Yeah. Someone slipped on the reef. Yeah. Yeah.
And eventually an emergency boat came. We had to carry all our suitcases above our head, not me. No. The boys.
The boys did.
Had to carry our suitcases like 100 metres on this reef, barefoot, just to put our bags on this other boat. And this boat was only meant for probably 10 people.
Yeah, it was like a scuba diving boat, like a blow-up
boat. And there was 15 of us. We had a baby there. We had about 10 to 15 suitcases. Yeah. Because when we shoot, we've got so much stock, so many props, so many styling.
Yeah.
Of extra suitcases.
Like cameras and stuff, which were very, very
$30,000 cameras.
Yeah. And they didn't understand the urgency. And then the boat trip back was probably the scariest thing ever. We're like holding on to like the rail behind us.
And try not to get like bucked off this boat.
Yeah, it was really, really, really bad.
So that was a fun little
that was a little
photo shoot experience.